Hey guys, welcome back to Rack to Reality. We have our special guest once again, Miss Emma.
Yay!
Y'all, do you love my fake claps that I do when you have like?
we need like sound effects.
Oh, I'm gonna
Cheers,
insert it right
yes.
here. That was me pausing for sound effects. I'm gonna add those in later.
Oh my goodness! No, I love being here.
I know. I feel like we're just like a little duo here, getting into it.
No, earlier we started like on a tangent.
And Emma said, "Save this for the podcast."
I said, wait, pause. Don't say another word. We gotta save this for the podcast.
And we will never say again what we did. Like it was so good.
It was so good. We started on a tangent and we were like, wait, we gotta save it for
Unfortunately, it probably won't even come up.
It might.
We're gonna try our hardest. We like played life catch up, and then we got on it's been a morning already.
Our theme today is the state of personal styling. Like that's like kind of like our topic.
Yeah, I feel like it shifted so much, like just honestly in the past few years. Mm-hmm. And
not even like personal styling, but like everyday people's personal style.
Oh yeah, for
That's
sure.
A better
I
phrasing.
think we're really worried about how we're perceived now, which we've touched on before in the podcast, just because of like social media and stuff. And so I think there's a lot of pressure when it comes to personal style right now. I know personally. I will get dressed and like pick out an outfit for like something like going to get groceries just based on like, oh, I could make a TikTok in this.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid, but like, yeah.
Or like, how can I take an Instagram?
Yeah,
like,
how can I Instagram this?
How can I Snapchat this?
I'm going to change my... You got me with the Snapchat one bad.
There's a lot of like, oh, I've already posted a picture in that.
Oh yeah, and you can't rewear stuff. So that's definitely...
Which I think is like kind of out. I've reworn this dress like 10 times and I've taken pictures in it and I'm like, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, because why would you buy something and only wear it once? Like everybody knows that you're going to wear it. It's not like
that
a
culture's
secret.
kind of out.
Yeah, but if it's not, let's get it out. I'm sick of that.
We're talking now.
I'm like hot takes. I'm done.
Hot takes, no more.
I'm wearing the same dress once a week for the... I'm just kidding.
No, outfit repeating is back.
And you know what? It's funny you say that because when I was driving to work this morning, the dress I had on earlier, I was like, I think I wore this the last time I saw Emma. And I was like, I hope she doesn't remember.
No, you didn't.
And I didn't. And like, look at like how.
But I have a problem. Okay, so like
you would know if I did.
With my like background and degree and stuff, like I have a serious issue of like remembering everyone's outfits. Mm-hmm. But other people don't think this way. But that's just how my brain works.
I'm just kidding.
And I remember my own outfits. Like, oh yeah, I remember that memory because I was wearing this and that. And my husband will look at me and be like,
I do that
what?
Too.
And he's like, and I'm like, yeah, I was wearing this dress and these earrings and we did this and we went on this vacation or whatever we did. And he's like, okay.
When I was in college, my mom would text me and be like, what did I wear to work last week? And we didn't even live together. And I could remember just based on like, oh, well, we FaceTimed and you had this on. And she'd be like, that's the OCD talking, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
like,
I know. That's our like, that's what we discussed with our therapist.
Come to think of it, like, scratch that.
But when it comes to our just like everyday customers, what we're seeing now is a lot of this that we're talking about, but also just like a lot of hesitation when they come in the store because I feel like they're looking at clothes and they're like, I love this, but like it's a lot of like two things. Where would I wear it? Or they buy it and then they're like, well, I already wore that one time and I just don't love it anymore. I don't know. There's a lot of like disconnect with people in their clothes when it used to be very like clothing used to be very personal. Like personal style was very personal to people.
And there was meaning behind the things you buy. Like you would be like I'm very much like that. Like you know, I'll wear something. I'm like, oh, well, I got this dress. I'll give you a background story.
Yes.
And I think there's like a loss of that. And like it's more like trying to be aesthetic rather than like meaningful.
Yes, and you said it earlier too. It might be on here. We have a few notes, obviously, because that's how we roll.
They're very scrambled.
But aesthetic moments instead of actual moments.
Yes, exactly. It's like instead of like looking back at me and like, oh, well, this is the memory from like this outfit. It's more like, oh, this is the Instagram post from this outfit.
Yes. And so I feel like how do we get there? Like, how do we help people achieve that? And I think it has to do with like individualism, like we talked about last time.
Which we're very pro.
We're very pro individualism, especially with your clothing. And so I feel like pushing our customers to be more creative and like showing them different ways to do stuff, and that's where like customer service and all that comes into play, obviously. But individualism and like helping customers be more creative, and that comes a lot with like customer service stuff in general. But then also like attaching sentimental value to our clothing when you are in the store, like, oh man, I could wear this to a baby shower, I could wear this here, I could wear that, like almost like as you're shopping, like start listing sentimental moments that could be attached to these clothes. Like, oh man, I could wear this to my son's graduation, and like then it becomes like pieces in your closet,
and it gives your outfit purpose.
Yeah.
And I feel like with me, like I wore a dress last week because somebody said they liked it, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. Like I wore this on vacation 3 years, and I was like gave like a really random story on it, but anyway, like that like was me like trying to attach like value to it or like a memory. And I think if we do that more, we're gonna like, because now that's one of my favorite dresses because like I think about that. So I think if we all do that, we're gonna like look at our closet more and be like, oh, I have so much to wear, rather than like, oh my God, what am I gonna wear?
I know. And I think that also has to do with like buying things that are special. And me and Prue talk about that a lot. Like when we go to market and stuff, like we're always looking for stuff that's special. And it doesn't have to be like something out there or crazy looking.
To me, special just means like something that's like you.
Yeah.
Your individual style, and like it's about you and you feel you're most confident in it.
Yeah, we're always like looking for stuff that's like, oh, this looks very unique and specific. Like, but not in a bad way, not in a way that, oh, I can only wear that once. In a way that you could wear it for years.
But you're expressive in it. Yeah, bring back whimsy. And I've really been big on that lately.
Yes. And I just think people just need to be like more open-minded about it. Stop scrolling so much on your phone.
Yes.
Get off. As much as I love Pinterest, I do love Pinterest in the sense of like, I do think it's a great way to pin your
specific style.
Yeah. I mean, that's like literally what it's for. But like, I just think Instagram and like TikTok is for fun, and it shouldn't be for comparison.
Exactly. And I love when somebody has a cute outfit and they put their links to it. Like, I think that's like such a great way to get style and stuff.
Yeah.
However, that really does run the risk of we like say copy and paste fashion, and then like everybody has the same outfit, maybe in a different color, but it's essentially the same thing. And that's what ruins individual style.
Yes. And like, if you're like listening and you're from Birmingham, you're probably like yes, because I feel like our city is small, but it's big at the same time. And so, but like everyone knows everybody still. Like there's a lot of people that live here, but like not really. It's not as big as like other cities. I don't know. So I feel like you run the risk more of like wearing things that other people have. And when we go to market, we're always like, oh, and not in a negative way, but we're like, oh, we don't need to get that because so-and-so down the street at another boutique already has that in their window. Like, and we just don't want to, number one, we don't want to copy, but number two, like, why would our customers buy it? Like, why would we buy it for our customers if someone else has it down the street?
Exactly, because we want to give them more options.
Yeah.
And just more ways to express themselves.
We all don't need to be wearing the same dress on Easter Sunday.
Because then it like gets to be, Prue likes to say like a uniform.
Yes,
and I feel like it's like she's here.
Shout out to Prue.
Shout out Prue, we miss you. I feel like you're here now.
She's always in our heads.
Literally, I hear her right now. No, but it like you look like, I hate like going somewhere and you look around and you're like, it's almost like I get embarrassed. I'm like, oh wow,
oh, she says utilitarian, like we're all on the Hunger Games.
Oh my gosh, and we are all wearing the same uniform. But it's, I mean, there is some truth to that for sure.
Yes.
Because how many times are you like, especially like at night, you're at dinner and you've got on like a black top and like, I don't know, little shoes, and you like look around and every other girl there has the same thing, and you're just like,
yeah. Did we all click on the same link on Instagram? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I also think on the other side of that, I do think people should just buy and wear what they want to wear.
Yes, you know I'm the biggest proponent of that.
Yes, and like I just think that people should just do what they want to do, but I think that will organically churn out individualism.
I do too, because you know I wore a fur coat and cap to. Like I'm all about
middle of nowhere gas station,
express
and
yourself.
Olivia is in a fur hat and a fur coat and tall black boots.
And I really felt like that was very me. So I feel like we need to like
we laughed about it for a little bit, but also at the end of the day we were like, that's just Olivia. There's her look. I mean, like
y'all were like, how's therapy going?
No,
I'm messing. No, but I do think like you're happier when you express yourself and you feel more like yourself and you're more confident. Because I walked into that gas station in the middle of nowhere like I ruled the place. So like,
and I feel like it should be more of a pleasant surprise if you do show up and match somebody. Like it should be more of like a happy moment. Like, oh my gosh, me and you had the same creative thought process in picking out our outfit.
Oh, you know we would lose our minds if we wore the same.
Oh my gosh, if me and Olivia ever showed up in the same outfit,
I would cry, happy tears.
Yeah.
It would be documented everywhere.
But like that's how much me and you both express ourselves with our outfits, that we haven't shown up
Exactly.
like in the same thing. Because we don't have that drastically different
No, we're acting
styles.
like we dress so different. We really don't,
But we have our own specific niches of style. So anyway, I just think that's me and Prue have more than once shown up to the airport in the same outfit. But it was, like we said, more of a happy like.
And I bet y'all styled it differently too, though.
Well,
Oh, okay, never mind then, guys.
we both showed up in a black dress.
I was gonna make a point for individual style. She's like, no, we were dressed the
fun
same way.
sneakers, a denim jacket, and we both had black backpacks on.
You know what? I could see that actually.
And we were like, you know what? A black dress in an airport is perfect.
Yeah,
Because we had to get off an airport and go straight to like work. Like we had to be like dressed.
that's always my go-to.
But it was like 3 a.m. and we're both like, are you kidding me?
Matrix.
But no one else was wearing that. So
there you go. But who was at the airport at 3 a.m.?
Us. Literally
Just
just us.
Just the two twins.
But anyway, I think those are all good points, and this one was just more of like a talking like. There is something happening outside.
I swear,
y'all.
it's like they see us get this camera out, and they're like, you know what? Let's get the Jack cameras out.
They literally have jack cameras outside. I don't know why.
I don't know what's going on.
Because construction on these buildings are done.
We shall power through. I also think, though, I'm trying to like stay focused, guys.
Sorry.
I can't. I'm so ADHD. I think it's so important to like really assess like what you need to dress for too, and to be like, what is a realistic week in my life look like? Because I do think, like I mentioned this earlier, we have an issue. Well, I have an issue because I have 10 that y'all, my closet is overflowing, and yet every day I'm like, oh my god, I have nothing to wear. Like, what do I wear? Maybe I should like think more about like what categories does my life fit into, and then you can like see where like we have so many clothes here that are versatile. Like you could dress it up, dress it down, wear it to church, wear it out. Like so many like versatile pieces, and I know like all of y'all at home have the same.
Yeah.
So I think we need to be more mindful about like, okay, like how could this transition, and like we do have the clothes we need, but like how can we, or when we're buying new pieces, like how can we fit this into our lives?
Yeah, and I think that's what, dear Prudence, I feel like that's what we do best, not to brag on ourselves.
We're very versatile.
But I do feel like when you come in the store, there are plenty of options. There's tops, there's bottoms, there's dresses, there's
sets that mix and match. Like we have it all.
Yeah.
And I think that really builds.
I'm literally looking around.
I am too as I'm talking.
Yeah.
I think that's what builds like a wardrobe that's specific to you.
Yeah.
That like really fits into your daily life and your like week to week.
And I feel like that's like it also is set apart by our customer service as well, because our girls are like so great about like taking aside a customer. Like the other day, Amy was talking about how she helped this customer like step out of her comfort zone, and like that customer left with a million things, and it was totally not what she expected to buy, the customer. And she still comes in and raves about that. Like, and that's why she comes back.
And I think that's what leads to like developing your individual style, is stepping out of your comfort zone. Especially right now, I think there's like a big like push to be like, oh, minimalist, like lots of beige, and like people are scared of color. They're scared to like stand out a little bit. But like, I don't know. I think that's what really will make you like more confident, is figuring out what you, and maybe it is beige. Maybe you like to wear like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I love a good brown top, but like push yourself to like find what it is that makes you like feel the most confident. And Dear Prudence is a great place to do so.
There you go.
A shameless plug right there.
Look, I mean, yeah, because I mean that's what we're surrounded by like all the time. So, anything else?
No, I think I'm gonna have to leave it on that note. That's
like,
a high point for me.
I think that was like a good mic drop moment there.
Thank you.
I think we touched all the things, and I'd love to hear like. That was just like our opinions. Obviously, this is not like by the book, but I do feel pretty confident that we're right.
Has decided.
Yeah, I do feel that we're pretty right, but I'd love to hear like what other people think. Like,
yes, and if you have ideas for like other topics y'all want us to get into, feel free to comment, DM us, let us know what you want to hear or what your thoughts are.
This is like my favorite thing to do.
I will literally sit up at night and read them like off the clock.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
Yes, thank y'all for watching. Bye.
Bye.